Tanning salons in the Capital Regional District are facing penalties of up to $2,000 if they allow teenagers to tan. The CRD voted in favor of the ban last night after a marathon 4.5-hour debate. Tonight, many young people are applauding the ruling, while salon owners say the new policy is essentially useless. And others wonder if determined teens will now travel to tan. A-News reporter Andrew Johnson's following the story. He joins us live with more. Andrew?
Eric, the tanning industry has been fighting for years to keep this from happening, and many salon owners say keeping kids under the age of 18 out of tanning beds will do little to make the industry safer. Angie Woodhead's back to work at Cabana Tan hours after finding out people under 18 will be banned from using her beds. She says she's all for regulating the industry to make it safer, but not this way.
I actually cannot think of a single client that I have tanning downtown right now who's under the age of 18.
Bylaw 3711 be amended as shown. All those in favor?
After a 4.5-hour hearing, the Capital Regional District voted to keep most teens away from indoor beds. The island's chief medical health officer has been pushing the idea since 2005 and finally emerged victorious.
I think the Canadian Cancer Society, and in particular the youth of this region, are to be commended. I think that people should be really pleased because they know that the leaders of tomorrow have already spoken.
Indeed, high school students we spoke to today seem to back Stanwick's plan.
I think it's good because it's preventing cancer.
Yeah, I think it's good too.
I think it's a great idea to keep people from getting melanoma.
Youth, although they should be kind of free to make their own decisions, this is something that they probably aren't as informed as they should be.
The ban is expected to go into effect within a few months after the province signs off on it. At that point, salon operators will have to ask for ID, and if they're caught letting in underage tanners, could face fines from $250 to $2,000. Not all tanning salon owners are against the ban. One shop in Cobble Hill, a 30-minute drive from the CRD, says it will be keeping people under the age of 18 out of its beds voluntarily. The owner of Oasis in Cobble Hill says she's never allowed teens in without a parent's consent and now won't at all.
I'm obviously in the beauty industry, but something that's going to cause skin cancer, you have to have 2 pieces of ID verifying that you're 18 or you don't get in the tanner.
Others tell us they are expecting a bump in business. The short drive over the Malahat for some young people will prove too tempting.
I think people who like to tan for a lot of different reasons, and I absolutely think that it will increase if they're not, if they're told that they can't tan there, that they will go where they can.
The tanning industry expects the ban will soon stretch the length of the island and across the province, but for now, only Capital Region teens in search of a tan will have to rely on the sun or a road trip. Eric, as we mentioned in the story, for now, people under the age of 18 will still be able to use tanning beds in the CRD until the province signs off on this. As for who else is already well ahead of us, countries like France, Belgium, Germany, Scotland, Spain, and Portugal already restrict sunbed use for people under 18. And 2 provinces, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, are in the process of doing the same.
Andrew Johnson reporting. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.